Hi guys, my name's Adama. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing another different video. My cousin actually told me he was sick and tired of the makeup videos, so I was like, okay, let me do a little something different. So today I'm going to go ahead and do just advice on how I went from having from academic probation to having a 3.9 GPA. So one thing I will always say is always do your work. I would say a lot of times we get caught up in I'm depressed, or I don't really feel like it, or oh, if I miss an assignment it won't really matter. It always matters. Turn in every single assignment. It can make the difference between having an A and an A minus, or having a B and a B minus, or even having a C or a C minus, which is failing the course in every single college class. So that's one. Number two is, if you have people that are in your circle that doubt you, you need to distance yourself from that. Whether it's your parents, your cousins, your close friends, you need to distance yourself, because naturally, us as humans, when people are saying these negative things to us, we naturally internalize it. Growing up, my parents always said that I was just slow and I wasn't ever gonna be anything, and I was just kind of naturally taking that in, because obviously if you're hearing something all the time, then you obviously start to believe it. And I know I'm kind of a headstrong person. I definitely go to the beat of my own drum, but hearing that all the time, I definitely did internalize it. But once I distanced myself and started taking my own path and really finding myself and realizing that I can actually do anything that I want to do, that's one thing. You can do anything in this life that you want to do. Nothing is unattainable to you, especially if you're young, in high school or in your 20s. You can do a lot of things, especially if you don't got any kids, you don't got no serious bills. You can do a lot of shit, okay? Number three, focus on getting the best grade. Don't just say, I'm gonna do this assignment and just turn it in. Your goal should always be looking at the rubric, how can I get an A? How can I get an A? It doesn't matter how tired you are, everyone's tired. How can I get an A will definitely take you from just having a regular C and having an A and excelling in the course, which will boost your GPA. And everyone says C's get degrees. Let's cut that out. That needs to be gone. I don't know who created that, but they need to die. That is crazy. C's don't get degrees. C's might get you by, but you don't know what could happen. You might want to go to grad school. You might have a major like me. I'm a finance major. They always look at GPAs. I know people walk on their LinkedIn. They have their GPAs from, they graduated college in 2012, and they still have their GPAs on there. Your GPA matters. So don't say C's get degrees. I don't want to hear that. That's BS. Okay, next thing. Everyone is tired. A lot of people have depression. You're not the only person. Either get in the field or take a semester off and recuperate and give that space to someone else. But if you feel like you cannot move and you're putting your emotions over doing your schoolwork, just take a break, because you're not ready to be in the game. And that's okay. There were times where I had to take a semester off because I was just too caught up in my emotions to get the work done. But if you can, one thing I will always give you is do that work. I could literally be crying. Please stop! Anyways, shout out to my dog for being rude. But I could be having a mental breakdown, and I'm gonna get up and do that work. Turn in your homework. Everyone's depressed. Everyone is tired. There's people who work 60-hour weeks and still go back and do school full time. You're not the only person. Do your work. It's really not that hard. Just turn in your work. It's an obligation that you made. 6, if you're growing and you're an adult, one thing I would say is you're not gonna have a perfect day, okay? You need to be prepared to face adversity. There were times I totaled my car and had an exam the next day. Seriously, seriously, I wanted to die, but I had shit to do. I had things to make, and now I'm not even thinking about the car accident. Your worst day, you're not gonna always think about that terrible day, but if you let that terrible day make your day even worse, not completing an assignment, it could ruin the future. But I don't even think about that terrible day. I can't even remember my last car accident, but I do know I pushed through and I got to where I am today. Perfect, okay? And then I would say, use your resources. You guys, if you feel like you're not catching the material, you're not doing this, go to a doctor, get a doctor's note, go to the learning disability offices. Every single college has one. Get more time on your tests, get more time on your homework. Use your resources. If you feel like you can't focus, go to the doctor, see if you have ADHD. Boom. Use your resources, okay? I feel like a lot of people just kind of oh, school is not for me. what are y'all talking about? You think I want to be in school? I hate it here. I hate it here. School is for everyone. You just have to put in the work, use the resources. Everyone learns differently. Figure out how you learn and figure out what you can do to make it easier for you to take in the information and get the shit done. School's for everyone. I don't know, like when people be saying that, it's for everyone. You just have to figure out how you learn. You might not learn how everyone else learns. Like there's different types of learners. Like me personally, I like to see something visual. I'm a visual learner, okay? It's people who are auditory learners. Like there's different type of learning styles. There's people who pick up information and have it done like this. People who have to read it a couple times. Figure out your learning style. If you need help, go get help. Get that doctor's note. Take it to the office. Get more time on the stuff that you need help with. It's okay to use your resources. Ask for extensions. It's not been a time that I asked my teacher for an extension and they said no. Honestly, I'm being honest truth with you guys. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, when you get to college, there has not been a time that I asked my professor for an extension and they said no. If they see me putting in the work, I'm going to class, I'm doing what I need to do. If I ask for an extension 1 or 2 times, they're gonna say yes. Like, use your resources. Like, don't be afraid to ask. Like, the worst that anyone can say is no. Not that big of a deal. And last but not least, I feel like this goes to ladies, men, mainly ladies. You need to decenter relationships, romantic relationships. You worry about the wrong stuff, okay? Like, I know girls who'd have been laid up with a man all day and missed all their classes. That's crazy to me. Like, I don't know, like, that's crazy to me. Like, when I say that's crazy to me, like, I can't imagine, like, missing a $2,000 class to be laid up in a bed. But maybe, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm hating, but that's just not me. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, or like people who like drop out, this and third. Decenter men. Okay, finish your degree. If you're the type of people that like get so caught up behind a man, you might want to just take a breather, get your degree first, get yourself in order, and then prioritize a man, because you cannot be all up under a man and be all over the place, especially when it comes to school. So those are the things that I would say helped me the most from going from academic probation and getting on the dean's list, is just making sure I prioritize things I want to get done. Because at the end of the day, like, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it do hurt, like when my friends going out, I was in the crib, I was at home, like, but I've elevated myself and the friends that want to be here are still here. So that's all I have to say. That's the video for today. So hope you guys loved it. I really hope that this wasn't too harsh. I hope it wasn't too rude or anything, but have a nice one.